Alright, part 4. Part 4 of Skyrim. Part 4. Here is my thumbnail. Bam, there it is. Let's go. Part 4. We need to get in this little, here, let me pull up the map, show you guys where we're going. We are going right here. We're right here. So we're going to come around, and we're going to drop down. We're going to go that way. Let's get it! I know, dude. Oh, shoot. For real. How long am I going to be at 359? There's no zombie content is the problem. Oh man, should I go? Or should I battle the dragon? Nah, we've been waiting for this. Let's go. Alright, finally made it. Let's get it. No one of your concern, my good man. Oh, okay. You got him? Make sure I have this on. Beautiful.
I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, what's good, boy? What's good? You don't want any? Take that gold.
This looks promising.
It does.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
Early Akaviri.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar.
What?
Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
It worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Dude, I wonder what's gonna be in here. Got something in my eye earlier, it's kind of bugging me.
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
You should be careful here.
Oh! Wow, that wasn't just a little booby trap, that was a big booby trap. Oh man.
I'm going to check.
Get it! It's nothing. I wasn't looking for trouble.
Oh, I see. You have to step on the...
Wait,
Why are you stopping?
we should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
We'll cross once it's safe. Be careful.
Wait, am I missing something? Oh, I see. Alright.
We'll cross once it's safe.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
Yes, I think we're close to the edge.
Wow, dude, that's amazing. Wow. Oh, sick. Good. Why is the helmet so cool?
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved. Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt.
Have to
triggered
fill with
by-
blood?
Well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
Mine.
Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered me with Cyrodiil?
It's coming to life.
Oh.
You did it.
Whoa.
You should have the honor of being the first to see this.
Wow, dude. So cool. What am I supposed to do here? What was he saying? I didn't hear what he was saying.
Shows see the final example of early Second Era Kaviri sculptural relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlord, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here he is falling from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his terror.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No.
No.
And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see
Well,
what
you're
else
not
the old Greys
Dragonborn.
have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Whoops. Did not mean to fall to my death. This eye is really bugging me right now. I hope I didn't scratch it. Oh my gosh, I almost fell again to my death. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. That was scary. Let's see what we got going on. Yo, this game is $20 right now. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Oh no.
And all of the reach.
What happened? Oh, I backed up into it. Yeah, they're slow as shit.
Someone do something. I knew it. Never should have.
What the hell?
That's your best. Huh?
Dead. Wow. The dragon killed me.
This is what you want, huh?
Who's that? And why are you bald? Oh no, I'm dead. You trying to blast me, magic? Nothing for me.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Oh my god. What? Dude, I'm gonna have to fight this dragon? By myself? There's no way. And fight all the other people? out of here, mud crab. What's this? What? Is that enemy? Dimitri, what's good, boy? Yo, it's pretty good, man. This game's pretty good, man. I'm liking it. I like it. It's cool. Wait, was that not supposed to go in there?
Sky above, voice within. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Andir, rock lostovakin, strundul, rock ventinvak, bardonax.
Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty.
Wow.
The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Better be epic, man. This shout better be epic. Dang, it's gonna be epic because it's in the courtyard. Yes, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped I get to learn a new shout. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Vamos! No! Core. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
What? Heavy armor increase and then I get taken out? That is crazy, man.
The path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Look. Ah. Core.
What?
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will go. The mist.
Man, this is a hike. Woo! Whoa. Come on, man, dude, man, bro. Bro. I feel like my magic's weak. Magic is weak. I'm only level 8, man. Oh my gosh, I have to climb again? No. That's insane.
Path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Look. Core.
Grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Watch out, goat. Maybe one right here too. Shoot. I need full blast. Come on, I need full magic. Woo! That was close. We're up here, goat.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do.
way. Dang.
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova.
Oh no.
Come, Dovahkiin. Yol, strike me with... Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs
OB,
strong
going
in you.
for it, man.
It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor mortal, even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
Alduin.
Alduin Comate Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend.
Man, this
its
is good writing.
concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Ruza, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born? You have much to learn of the Dove, then.
Let's get
There
it.
is nothing else but philosophy to a Dova. It is no accident that we do battle with our Thum, our voices. There is no distinction between debate and
So right now I
combat
can
to a
spray
dragon.
fire from my
Tinvak
mouth, which is so
Loskra.
sick.
For us, it is one and the same. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world.
Dude, he's talking dragon, bro.
Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no.
Vik Nuz Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
True.
The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough.
Right?
Okmulad
The internal?
Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suryek. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Okay. So what are we gonna do?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break.
Wow.
You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Oh man, that's what we want.
Crosis, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Return it here to the Tid Ahran. Then, Kele Vomindok. Nothing is certain with such things.
Okay.
But I believe the scroll's bond with the Tid Ahran will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. The first mortals that I taught.
I'm trying to do
Bethune,
full mage.
The first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day. even to attempt to defeat Alduin. Sahrot Yun. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater.
Well, okay. None greater than him.
Vormendok, I do not know. Perhaps in the very doing, they erased the knowing of it from time itself. The Dove are children of Akatosh. Thus, we are specially attuned to the flow of time. Perhaps also uniquely vulnerable. I warned them against such a rash action. Even I could not foresee its consequences. Nust Lihon. They would not listen. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Stur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow.
What should I eat?
But they did not trust us. Ni Ov. Their inner counsels were kept hidden from us. I was far from here on the day of Alduin's downfall. But all Dove felt the sundering of time itself. I cannot tell you in detail. I never heard it used. Kogan. It was the first Thum created solely by mortals.
Wow. The first one?
It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Oh, which one do I want?
Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains.
Wow.
Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
Awesome.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol? It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back.
Okay.
Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Arc Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol? In your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal. That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your Sum, in your breath. Sum Arc Mora. What will you burn? What will you spare?
Grace, no. Grace, no. Oh, Gracie. Oh my God. There.
Dremyolok, greetings. Lok Thum.
That was informative. Yeah, but I kind of want to talk to them and see if they know anything. See, I haven't found this yet. I haven't been there. I haven't been here. I haven't been here. I haven't been here. I haven't been here. Been here. Alright, let me, let's see, what do I want to do? What up, Cullen? I think I'm going to go here. What's up, this guy? So, fetch over that. What up, Cullen? Are you in fresh on? Have you guys played today or what? Do you guys play? Do you guys play today or what? Wait, where's this guy? Oh, you know what? We might have to go through the courtyard. Yeah, I think so. We have to go through the courtyard. Let's go. Oh, okay. Nope. Alright, we need to find our way over to that Okay, for some reason. Okay, okay. And this way. Let's go here. Straight to the middle. There he is. There he is. This is where I just went. What is going on here? I don't know what's up with this. I think it's glitched or it's up top. I'm not leaving, come back. I don't know where this guy is. It shows me he's up right here on the map, but obviously he's not there. Oh, is this you? Where's the other guy? Where's... Hold up. Looks like he's moved now, though. Yeah, he is. Keeps moving around, that's the problem. That's not the way I wanted to go. Bro, why you keep moving around like that?
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout? Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. Perhaps not, but this shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
Get reborn again?
Such blasphemies are the calling of mages, not followers of the way. Take your question to the College of Winterhold. They may be able to help you. You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search. We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. The Blades were born of dragon-hating crusaders. They still carry that legacy, although they may not remember from whence it came. They carried out a genocide of dragons when they first came to Tamriel. And now, they will do it again. With your help. Breath and focus.
Wait, I thought I had to go to... Wait, hold up. Oh, you haven't been in Winterheld yet. It's been asking me to travel here too. No, let's fast travel over here and see. I'm kind of hungry, man. I don't know what to eat though. Scheiße. I think I should eat something. Can Oh, I see in the... Oh, I see. I see.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go. Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Don't set anything on fire, all right?
Alright, let me put my hands away. So not in yet. So, let's find a way in.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual trying to...
I'm hungry. What should I get? What should I get for food?
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war.
Ulfric will listen to you. You've seen how we live. Cramped alleys, run-down buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult. That's all I ask. With your help.
Some above it.
Chance to make a better life for ourselves.
Farm work is hard work. Thank you. It's good to relax mind. But I still have... That's close.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Oh, Okay.
That's what I'm wondering. No! Come on, bro. You serious? One more hit?
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war. Imperial spies.
See what happens if we go to Skyrim. Open warehouse. Alright, let's go travel. Travel.
Staying safe, I hope. If you're looking for passage...
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. And that's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. I never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately.
Let's go. I need to figure out what to do for dinner. Hungry.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions. Mirak, I'm not sure that I do. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Nope.
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it. I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, but I'm not sure what. I have to be. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here, and we've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain down. Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstheim. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced. Raven Rock started out as an Imperial settlement, but the Empire decided to abandon it just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles, but when House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home. Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there. Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives, and many more were exiled from their homeland.
Northern Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
What happened to it?
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even ask, yes. And the supplies you protected.
It's cool, man. Yo, that's really cool looking. Hopefully the mystery box has some weapons for me. Hopefully a ray gun Mark II.
Here in his shrine.
That they have forgotten. Here do we toil.
You there? You don't.
Here you remain.
That seems inadvisable. Oh, fascinating. By touching the stone, you appear to have fallen under whatever influence is affecting the others.
From yourself. Your eyes.
I wonder how long this effect will last. Perhaps it is permanent.
Our hands once were idle. Now, through them,
that would be a shame. You are an interesting exception to the otherwise
and when the
universal
world
phenomenon.
shall see. And when the world remembers.
Can you hear me? Do you have any free will left? Or are you completely under this outside influence like the
Here
others?
in my shrine. That you have forgotten.
It appears that you were not as unusual after all.
That you might. By night we recline. Far from yourself. Your eyes. Now through him do we see.
What brings you to Raven Rock?
Now through them does
Mirek. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. But that makes very little sense. Nerak's been dead for thousands of years. I'm not sure, but it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Nerax toward the center of the island. If I were you, I'd look there. Building something, clearly, and yet they don't seem to have much to say about it. I'm very interested to find out when they finish.
I need some food.
Certainly not. Doing so would interfere with whatever is going on, and I would be unable to see how this all turns out. You are too young to remember the Nera. He defeated Degathur and saved us all from the Blight. It is the only place where silt striders can be found. Although I managed to transplant a few here when I arrived. It's the homeland of the Dunmer. The lesser races call us Dark Elves. We built great works there, like Vivek and Aldrune. Many of them are destroyed now, either by Red Mountain or the Argonian invasion.
He grows ever near to us.
The ignorant think it is only a place of ash and lava. It has rolling green plains and swamps and verdant hills too. There is the big island of Ardenfell and the coastal mainland. House Telvanni has its properties on Vardenfell. I've never been to the mainland myself. When the city of Vivek was destroyed, it took decades for us to rebuild. We are still but a shadow of our glorious past, but someday we will rise again. Red Mountain dominates the island. Every now and then, ash and debris from an eruption land on our shores.
And when the world shall listen.
Are we done? I thought so.
And when the world shall see. And when the world remembers.
Oh man, alright, I think I'm gonna grab some food. I'm gonna end this stream, eat something, and then I will be back. Let's go ahead and quick save this.
That world will cease.
And I'm gonna go eat something. So I will be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. And yeah, pick up where we left off. Probably delete this one and just have it as the other one. Alright, I will catch y'all on the next stream. Peace.